Hi, I'm Ryan Kerrigan, and I'm a Purdue Boilermaker. When I announced my decision, it wasn't, I didn't have a bunch of cameras there. I didn't have, the hats laid out. I called my coach who was recruiting me from Purdue, Mark Hagan, and who funny now is coaching at IU now. But I told him, hey, I'm coming to Purdue, and I told the IU coaches the same thing, and that was the end of that.
Wait, it's like the breakup via text, isn't it?
Yeah, it was. That it's not an easy call to make, but I guess that was a good kind of growing up moment, really, because I'm 17 or 18 years old at the time, and I gotta call this grown man and tell him, hey, who's really worked hard to get me to come to a school, and tell him, hey, I'm not coming. Sorry, I'm going to your biggest rival. So that was not an easy call to make, but one that I'm very glad I did. Purdue definitely helped mold me into the man I am today, personally, academically, athletically. And I couldn't imagine life having gone to a different school. It was, even from the early days there. When we're in training camp, and the college training camp, like I said earlier, was very, very hard. And I remember after the first week, I'm calling my mom saying, I don't know if this Big Ten football's for me. These guys are huge, and this is tough, and I'm glad I stuck it out, and my mom obviously encouraged me to stick it out. I'm glad I did, because that was, I think, another part of the growing up process, and part of Purdue contributing to my growing up process. I never, honestly, growing up, you always think man, that'd be cool to play in the NFL, but I never really thought it was a possibility till after my sophomore season at Purdue. Some of the guys that some of my teammates, some of my fellow defensive linemen were starting to get drafted. One guy got drafted in the third round, and the next year one of my defensive linemen got drafted in the second round by the Packers. And I'm thinking, these dudes can make it in the league. I work with them every day. If these dudes can make it, why can't I? And so at that moment, I really kind of, I still focused on school, but I was like, okay, you need to work for this. You can make this happen. You got a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You can make this happen if you work hard and do the right things.